What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M taking the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Better Person. Here goes. So, you've often heard it from these dating roaches, these bitch-made simps, these old simps, these bench-out butt plugs, and even these dried-up trad thoughts who are trying to sell marriage and relationships to young men and men who are in their prime. You've heard it say that you've basically heard them say that a woman or a wife would make a man a better person. And at this point, especially during these legendary bad days, young men really don't need to hear that. I mean, you already got enough simps here in Western civilization who are stumbling ass over tea kettle to get taught validation. And a lot of them are going broke doing this. And you got others going into subhuman poverty like the fucking idiots who are giving their rent money to ethos. Those idiots. Yeah, those monkeys. But to be frank, that narrative needs to be challenged. In fact, it needs to be torn down. So it goes like this. Men who are worth their salt, men who are worth their weight in gold, men who have their shit together, don't really need a wife or a girlfriend or some DNA dumpster to make them a better person. Because they learn that from their parents. A mother, a father, their relatives, whether it's their aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers. That's where they learn that from. And some even go to the scriptures. You know, the King James Bible. They can learn that from the scriptures, or if you are like me and you're a history buff, you know, you can go to sacredtext.org. I mean, it's just the whole thing is, that whole narrative is rooted in gynocentrism. It's stupid. It's too gynocentric. And it's also disingenuous. I mean, let's be real. I mean, are you really going to better yourself to get taught validation, or are you going to better yourself for yourself? I mean, most people worth their salt are going to be a better person because they want to, not because some trad thought or some feminine or some old simp said so. I mean, that narrative is stupid. It just needs to go away. I mean, because let's be real, let's be frank here. There's like, what, we're like 2 generations, 3 generations deep with men who are raised by women, mothers, single mothers. I mean, what exactly do they gain from hearing that narrative? A wife or a girlfriend will make you a better person. They gain nothing from that. If anything, it's just pandering. It's more gynocentrism. And the trad thoughts, the bitch-made simps and the dating roaches who promote this crap, they really just need to shut up. It does something for young men. And young men are getting wise to the game, especially these Gen Z young men. A lot of them are cold-blooded. They're just sick and tired of shit. And they're going to do their own thing. And I can't say that I blame them. I mean, they're trying to better themselves for themselves. They're not doing it because some tribe said so. I mean, if anything, when you really think about it, when they say things like a girlfriend or a wife will make a man a better person, it's almost like you're depriving these men of personhood. Have you noticed that? I mean, you can't be your own person. You can't have your own mind. You're a nobody unless you have a girlfriend or a wife. Fuck all that. If you're going to be a better person, you be a better person because you yourself have decided to be a better person. You don't do it because of these trad thoughts. You don't do it because of whatever foul element in society is telling you to do it. To hell with them. Our society is radioactive and it demonizes male sexuality. So at this point, whatever they're trying to feed to you, You should just tune it out. Because this is the same society where they're trying to make it fashionable or acceptable for young men to chop off their plumbing and put on a goddamn dress. I mean, the situation is unacceptable. The same society that says that your nature is toxic. So working on working on engines or motor vehicles is toxic. Building bridges is toxic. Lifting weights is toxic. The hell with all that. If anything, my acronym pretty much speaks to the whole better person narrative. If you're going to better yourself, you better yourself for yourself. You don't do it because these tribes have told you to do it. You don't do it because these bitch-made simps have said so. If you're a better person, then it's because you've chosen to be. It's not, never mind what these trollops, never mind what these bitch-made simps and these man-child butt plugs say. Better yourself for yourself. And as for that narrative, tear it down. That narrative is played out, and it really shouldn't exist during these legendary bad days. If you brothers worth your salt, you brothers who have eyes ears to hear, what are your thoughts on the subject? I'd love to hear about it in the comment section. Hit me up. It's L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share, and the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you don't visit my channel, you find the chip jar on the upper right side of the screen. That's the G plus icon. All right, fam. All right, brethren, you know the drill. You know what go away, boy. SYSPMS for these old simps, these trad thoughts, and these foul, pitiful specimens who are trying to deprive personhood from young men and men in general, and they're trying to sell them the idea that they won't be a better person unless they chase tail or get a wife. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. More to come, brothers. Tight. See you soon.